Stop caring what other people think. Honestly, it's something I've struggled with myself. Especially doing YouTube and trying to create content. It's like I wouldn't be able to do it without not caring what other people think. Like if I was to care what people think, I'd never be able to post on YouTube. Because that was one of my main struggles at first. I was too worried about how other people would view me. And honestly, it just gets to a point where you just can't care about that shit. If you have a vision, you can't let other people jeopardize your future. You know what I mean? No one can really see the vision like you do. It's impossible. Like no one lives in your shoes. No one lives your day-to-day life. They can't tell you what your vision's like. You're the only one that can really see it, and you're the only one that can really chase after it. And honestly, like whatever you do, you just gotta stick true to whatever you do. You gotta stick true to yourself. I don't know my niche yet. I don't know what I'm gonna be posting consistently. I had someone give some feedback on my last video, and they said that I should do more stuff like this, like kind of just sitting down and just keep it real. You can understand me or you don't. If you can relate, you can relate. You know what I mean? Like, but what I'm really just trying to say is stop caring what other people think. If I was to care what people think, I'd never be able to post on YouTube. Like, it's that simple. It came to a point where it's like, all right, this is what I like to do. You know what I mean? This is what I can make something out of. I can make something out of myself with this. So I just can't care what people think. Either way, people are gonna hate. If you down, people gonna hate. If you up, people gonna hate. Either way shit goes, it's a lose-lose. Like you gonna get hated on no matter what. But you just have to keep the right mentality. And like obviously just like everyone, there's always some shit trying to knock you off your pivot. There's always some shit trying to knock me off my pivot. And I ain't gonna lie, I got knocked off my pivot. But like what am I if I wasn't to get back up and keep going? I ain't worth nothing if I ain't to get back up and keep going. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to your passion, when it comes to something you really love, you just can't let other people's opinions get in the way of it. There's no one really around here that I can say, damn, like, he blew up off YouTube and like, you know what I mean? I kind of had to come up with the vision myself, just growing up and just having a love for like being creative. Like it came to a point where it's like I'm caring so much about what other people think that like I'm not even being myself. If you start caring what other people think, like you literally start like changing yourself. Really have to stick to you. Like you have to be alone. You have to go through those like hard times and you really have to like self-evaluate yourself. We need to put our faith into ourselves and into God. We put our faith into people in this earth who don't even know our whole story. Deep down, they don't know every situation that's built you into the way you act now. But God is the only one who knows you. He knows your story. He knows everything that's happened to you. And he knows your future. People can't predict that, but we put our faith in the people. They don't know our past or our future. He's the only person that knows your story, and he knows all the pain and all the suffering. There's some actions that happen in life. I understand there's some people that might not believe it. There's some people that are atheists or don't believe in Christianity. There's people that are against Christianity. There's people that don't believe in anything. The world is really all about what you want to believe in. You cannot believe in anything if you don't want it, but that's all to you. You know what I mean? Shit gets deep over here, and like, I really see shit for what it is, and literally all God like asks from us is like to give him faith and like to just believe him even when you don't feel it, even when you don't, like you're going through shit that you look up and you say, why me, why God? Even through the times where like it's so hard that you there's times where like stuff happens. Like I understand there's people that don't believe anything because there's times where stuff happens and you can't understand why it happened. It's hard to believe. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing right there is like, why would that happen? Why would this happen to you? And you question like why something would happen to you. So some people might say, how am I gonna get through this or that? And now you're slowly losing faith. You're losing belief in yourself. You're losing belief in a lot of things. And like it comes to a point in life where like you'll even start to wonder if the things you see about yourself are even true. Sometimes you'll mistake yourself. Like sometimes you'll really think like, damn, like, is this really who I am? Whenever I fell out with things in my life, it's because I was unknowingly not having faith and trusting the process. I wasn't trusting the process and the path that I was going on. I would literally I would get caught up in a moment and forget about the end goal. I'd forget about why I'm doing this. What fueled me to want this. Like I'd forget about the whole end goal, and in the moment, what am I doing? Like, why am I doing YouTube? I want to look back when I'm older and be able to say I did this. You know what I mean? I don't want to live in regret and wish I did something. I would think maybe a lot of things I thought about myself could be a lie. Like maybe this isn't me. I was losing my vision, my confidence, and I was just getting set back like an arrow, getting ready to shoot forward. So like I kind of learned to be more aware of the minor blessings. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's all about what you believe in. You control what you do. We all live in our own worlds. At the end of the day, no one lives in the same shoes. You know what I mean? We're all living in a different world. We all have different opinions and mindsets. You control what you do, you control what you think about. But there's things in life that we can't control. There's things in life that not even God can control. Everybody goes through something that they can't control, and it can hurt. Like, you're left with two options. You can let that situation keep you down, or you can stay up, keep going, keep grinding. You can't always feel the presence of God, or else you'll never appreciate it. Like, if God was always there for you, if it felt like he was always there, you'd never appreciate him. You have to go through certain situations. You have to go through certain situations that you gotta learn from. When you have too much of something, you never appreciate it. He gotta step back and be like, all right, how you gonna play? How you gonna do this? You gotta prove to yourself, not only God, you gotta prove to yourself that you are who you say you are. There's a saying, I think it's God's always silent during the test. Like, it's a fact. Whenever you're going through something, it's not going to feel like he's there. And that's when you start to lose faith. And that's what he's testing you to see. He's going to see if you're going to lose faith or if you're going to keep having faith in him. He can't wake you up with $1 million tomorrow. But he can set you up day by day, step by step, and get you to where you need to be. But you need to take action also. Like I said, he can't control your body. He can't control what you do, what you say. Like, you're in control of that, but he's in control of your destiny. You know what I mean? You got to put your faith in him. He's going to set you up. You gotta climb the steps. You gotta climb the ladder. You can't crawl back down. Like, you gotta be yourself at the end of the day. Don't give a f what other people think. I will never go anywhere in life if I sat there and cared about what people think all day. There'd be people talking, saying a whole bunch of shit, and I'd be sitting there like, damn, like, what? Like, nah, you ain't gonna be sitting there. Nah, bro. Like, I'm dogs. He's gonna leave you. He's gonna leave you through some situations, and he just want to see how you react. A lot of people just want to see how you react. A lot of people in this world just want a reaction out of you. Just gotta keep a peace of mind. Wait, the mic hasn't been on. There's actually no way. I'm missing a lot of points. I know I am, and I'm going to edit this video, and I'm going to be like, damn, I should have said this, I should have said that. It's literally, it's hard, okay? It's not as easy as you think. Like, it's not as easy as you think doing this. What I'm really just trying to say, you just got to be yourself. Like, at the end of the day, you literally have to be yourself, no matter what other people think. Like, you can't be a people pleaser. You can't try to make everyone happy in the world, bro. Like, you have to not care if some people don't like you. You have to accept that. And it's just facts. Like, not everyone is gonna like you, bro. Not everyone likes me. And it's facts. You know what I mean? Like, but you have to, like, accept some things, and you have to be willing to change. Like, change is a scary thing. You have to be willing to change. And even if you watch this, like, I'm a part of your life now. Maybe just for the past 5-10 minutes, but literally everything you've done has led to this moment, led to this video, and led to me speaking to you. So my message is just be yourself. No matter what people think, you can do whatever you want. You just gotta make it happen. If you don't make it happen, it ain't gonna happen. Simple. And just like at the end of every situation in your life, God will see what you have learned from it. So at the end of this video, what did you learn?